I'm Dennis Gage, and welcome to My Classic Car. Well, this week we're in Highlands, North Carolina for the Highlands Motoring Festival. This is a beautiful part of the country up in the North Carolina mountains, and it's a little rainy this weekend, but there's some fabulous cars that came out, and ain't stopping anybody else. We're gonna have a blast, whether it's raining or not. Steve, how you doing?
I'm great. How you doing, Dennis?
Beautiful, beautiful day, absolutely.
Yeah, well, we try.
Well, you're a temperate rainforest, right?
We are. We actually are in a rainforest. We get 85 to 100 inches of rain a year, so.
Some of those are coming down today.
They are.
But you've still got an amazing festival going here. This is a unique event because it's, you know, it's a show, but it's a motoring festival as the name implies.
It has become a motoring festival. It's become a 5 events over 4 days kind of festival. We have 8 classes that encompass any car prior to 1990.
It really is an amazing array of stuff that's
We
here.
love the eclecticity of it. Look within sight. We've got this crazy excursion vehicle, and we have a Bugatti type 35B.
Yeah, right. So you got a little bit of everything. And we went on the mountain tour yesterday, which the roads here are unbelievable.
They really are. Yeah.
And you know, there's Ferraris, there was Alfas, there was, you know, Monte Carlos. It was just stunningly beautiful.
Yeah. Well, the roads of Western North Carolina are well known because we're in national forest. You're driving through this great scenic area.
Yeah. So half of that tour gathered again at lunch at what
Topico Lodge.
What a cool place in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But just a
Except the tail of the dragon being down the road.
Well, and that's why it exists.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
But that was a great place for lunch. Well, and Highlands itself is this really, really cool town, kind of Old English themed.
Yeah.
I mean, it truly is a destination, place to come.
It's a place. It's got elevation, altitude, so that means we're 20 degrees or 25 degrees cooler than Atlanta, Georgia, or Charleston, or something like that. So people come here to cool off in the summertime.
Well, today there's a lot of cool cars, even though they're a little wet. But what do you say? Let's look at a few of these wet cars.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, man.
Okay.
Tim, I absolutely love your truck.
Thank you.
It was in the parking lot where we're staying, and I came by it, and I was, wow, gee, this is so cool. And I heard a voice saying, yeah, my dad made me drive it to work today. And I was like, well, that doesn't go with this. But he's the manager there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, so this is a really cool truck. It's a what, a 1933?
33 Ford,
But it's been in your family for a long time.
55 years.
Wow.
And I actually learned how to drive in this when I was 12 years old, the same exact truck.
Oh my goodness. So did he restore it?
No.
Oh.
No, I finally got it from him around 10 years ago, and then I took the whole thing apart,
Yeah?
did the chassis, the box, the frame, coilovers in the rear, different motor, transmission, air conditioning, the whole
So you did the whole thing?
The whole thing.
The interior, you've kept amazingly, period, in some respects.
Right.
But updated the gauges, but the layout and everything's 33, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, we got the original emergency brake, original gas pedal, you know, of course, got tilt in it, but yeah, I tried to keep it real original looking.
Now, did they have a headliner or not?
No.
This is how it would have looked in 33.
I got the heat and air underneath the seat.
Oh, that's cool. And this is all wood.
That's original.
Yeah, jeez, that's amazing. But, you know, I love the truck. I love the Canoe, and I figured it was fiberglass or something, but then I see it's an actual Birch Canoe.
Oh, yeah.
This is the real deal. Did you restore that too?
Yeah.
Was that harder than the truck?
No.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have a clue.
Actually, my son Scotty helped me strip the inside.
It just looks fantastic. And did you build the rack for it?
Yeah.
But this isn't the original bed, is it?
This original bed sides, but this has been, this is new.
It's a repop.
And this I found at an old car flea market.
It's just perfect, though. I mean, it just works perfect.
Well, there's no storage in these little trucks, so I made this up with a hinge. We got some shelves in here. We keep our cleaning goods and
That's just
rags
hilarious.
and different things.
It's brilliant.
So
it's just brilliant.
It just is a cute little feature, you know?
Yes, it is. And I dig the wheels, too. I mean, Kelsey Hayes, or what are they?
Those are Zeniths.
Zeniths, okay.
With the knockoffs.
I just love it. I just love it. The cool thing, though, is in talking to your son, you obviously updated a lot of the drivetrain and stuff, but you kept a Ford engine in it.
Right.
I just love that. Let's go look at that.
Okay. It's a little 289 from a 67 Mustang that a good friend of mine gave me because he wanted a bigger motor in his Mustang.
So here, I've got a 289. You want it? Why, as a matter of fact, I do.
Exactly.
It's great, and it's tucked in there, man. Was that tough?
It was because,
Did you bring it in from the top, or does it have to come in from the bottom?
well, you know, I put it in the frame and then put the body on.
There you go.
Kept testing back and forth, you know what I mean?
Wow.
And then once the chassis was done and the motor was in it, then I set the body back down on it.
And you did this yourself?
Yeah.
In your shop?
Right.
Over what period of time?
About a year and a half.
It's original metal fenders, and you like hammer dollied them yourself. That's
Oh, yeah.
You got skills, man.
Thank you.
I tell you, I just love this truck in every way. 1933, model you did yourself. Fabulous. Thanks for bringing it up, man.
Thank you.
Well, David, this car is a piece of history here. Definite piece of history. Now, I saw this car, and I met you, in fact, years ago at the
Moonshine Festival.
Mountain Moonshine Festival in what, Dawsonville?
Dawsonville, pretty well
Georgia.
known for that. Yes, sir.
Man, that was a cool show. And there were a lot of these kind of cars, moonshine running cars, NASCAR, early NASCAR cars. So not only does this 39 Ford have some serious history, winning Daytona 3 times.
Yes,
Is that
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Driven by
Gober Sosebee.
your dad.
Yes, sir.
Your dad. That is just so cool. So
Well-
this thing's in amazing shape for having raced.
Yes, sir. Well, my dad, and my brother and myself, we worked over a year, and some other great people helped us along. He had ran it the last time on the beach in 1954, and I think he finished 18th with it. But in 1949, he won on the beach.
49, 50, and 51. This car won Daytona.
We have the trophies for 50 and 51. We're
Unbelievable.
going to bring them out due to the weather. We've got them in the car. But.
Well, you know, so David, is this pretty much what she looked like when your dad was racing it?
Oh yeah, he wanted it back authentic like it was. There's the gas tank in the car with it, and the seat, that's out of an airplane.
Well, that looks like just a 2-inch pipe cap with a wrench.
Oh
welded.
yeah, that's their knockoff. They just take their hand and knock
Boom.
it off, and he stood up and pour gas in it going down the straightaway. And then hang on for the curve and do the same. And the roll bars is, look, there wasn't even roll bars in cars then. That's an old truck leaf spring, and then the pipes up to weld to that.
Oh my God. That's a roll leaf, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of safety back then. He strapped the doors shut, so I mean, it was very.
But this is all, I mean, that's just 39 Ford.
That's a 39
That's just
Ford.
39
They
Ford.
took the rear axles, those are floating hubs, he built those. And it's got the car center section, but the truck hubs on it.
Let's see what she's running for the engine.
Yep, just a beefed up flathead Ford that had the bungee cord in case the hood come loose.
That was the safety strap?
Oh yeah, that's
that was
the
it.
safety strap then. They didn't have hood pins, just your flathead Ford with Alfa heads on it. And of course they were some bored and stroked. It's got a 35 Ford truck radiator.
That's big.
It's got an extra set of flues. It's a 4-flue radiator to help keep them cool.
Wow. What a piece of history.
Well-
39 Ford, what's the model?
39 Ford Standard.
Standards, Ford Standard. Daytona winner 49, 50, 51 with the trophies in 50 and 51.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thanks for bringing it out. This is amazing.
Enjoyed it.
Thank you.
And it feels at home here in the mountains.
I hear you.
Yes, sir.
Joe, what a lovely day for a Lotus 7. This is the perfect day for an open car.
And Lucas Electric, start to finish.
Prince of Darkness. But this is a 67 Super.
62.
62?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, a 62 Super 7 though, right?
Yes. One of
This-
the early ones.
This is so cool. These things were like, they're like go-karts.
Yes.
And they were built just for fun? Really?
Mostly for racing.
Uh-huh.
It was the original kit car sold in England to
Kind of
avoid some
gentleman
taxes.
racing? So what did you buy when you bought this in 62?
Pretty much the aluminum body was
Yeah.
on the chassis, on the frame.
Uh-huh.
But then all the other pieces were scattered around.
So did you get the windshield with it, or did they come with, you put whatever you find on it?
This all came together like this,
Okay,
and that
okay.
is a Lotus 7, a Lotus windshield.
So what do they weigh? They weigh almost nothing, right?
This is 1,020,
And you know, these wheels look so small, but they're not. They're what? You said they're 13s.
13-inch.
I can't believe that.
These are American Racing. They're the banana style that look
Yeah.
like mini lights. A lot of people think they are, but they're American Racing Silverstone, and they're magnesium.
Oh, the
These
real
were
deal, huh?
Yeah, these were the ones raced on the car back in the day.
Wow. And this was the dash. I mean,
This is it, yes.
That's what you got.
Wooden steering wheels.
Uh-huh.
That was legal back then.
So speedometer tack over there.
Yeah, you don't care about that, of course.
Yeah, right. So just the facts, ma'am, just the facts, right?
Very simple.
And the toggles, I just love it.
Yep. And
Yeah.
we don't label them. That's too much extra weight.
Absolutely. So this was before the dual overhead cam. Is this the?
Now, this was early on. This is even pre-crossflow Ford, like they use in Formula Fords and things.
Right.
Typically, Lotus, like many English builders, would get whatever parts they could that would fit. We use a Triumph T10, which is an old sedan.
Right,
Rear axle,
yes, right.
Which is a weak point. We use an English Ford engine and transmission.
So this is it. Is that basically a Ford Cortina engine?
This is a Cortina. It's the 1500 cc, so it's a 5-main bearing engine, which is a little stronger and a little more reliable.
What's the Cosworth?
Cosworth, most Lotus stuff was sent off to Cosworth to be souped up a bit, and they put the Cosworth valve cover on there.
And then what's the transmission in this?
This transmission is an English Ford.
Uh-huh.
Now this is the semi-close ratio gearbox. There was the standard, the semi-close ratio, and the close ratio. And then the real racer guys got the dog cut gears and all that business.
Right.
But it's English Ford, and it has the mandatory scatter shield
Right.
from SCCA days.
Is this thing an absolute blast to drive?
You're really connected to where you are and what you're doing. I mean, you can put your hand flat on the road.
Yeah.
So.
Man, what a cool car. 62 Lotus Super 7.
Yep.
What fun. Joe, thanks for bringing this
Dennis,
video.
very nice to meet you.
What fun. I
Great
love
to be
it.
here, even with the weather.
Even with the weather.
We'll put up with it.
George, I absolutely love this car. It's a 1974 Alfa Romeo GTV,
Yes.
right? Well, I saw this. This was one of the first cars I saw when we got here a day or two ago. And I'm like, oh man, I got to find this car. I love these cars. And what I love, we've had a little bit of inclement weather.
Yes,
wouldn't
we
you say a
have.
little bit?
Absolutely.
But you had this thing on the mountain tour yesterday, which, a lot of these events will have kind of a driving tour. This thing is all day and it's a commitment through the mountains. It's amazing.
And we were hammering it pretty good.
Well, this is the car for those roads because it was
Absolutely.
just twisty, and these
Yeah.
things really handle great.
Yes, even though they don't have power steering.
No.
But that's good for my
Yeah,
muscles.
it builds you up. You don't have to go to the gym.
But it was a lot of work.
Now, you bought this thing new.
I bought it brand new, supposedly the very last one Alfa brought into the country.
And it came in red?
Came in red.
You
but-
won the lottery.
Exactly, but this is not the original paint, obviously.
Sure. But these are nice little performance sedans, I think. I
they
love
are.
the styling. It's
They
still,
are.
things became much more modern after this.
Exactly.
But this has got a
This has
nice
got the-
period.
The
style.
classical Bertone style. in it.
Yes. Well, and it looks like a comfortable car too. You look at
It
the
is
interior.
very comfortable.
I mean, you must have redone
Yes.
everything.
Well, we did the interior not too long ago, including the headliner.
love the gauging and just the layout.
Yeah, it's
Shifters-
very simple. There's nothing
Yeah.
to the car, but like you said, it's all based on styling and performance.
Yes.
And this little 2-liter twin cam will rev to 8 grand. I mean, you
Really?
can't blow them up.
Well, and I love this crease. It's
Yes.
so crisp.
Yeah.
And just the short deck lid back here.
Exactly.
It's just a pretty car.
Yeah, there's no excessive styling on the car at all. And that's why I wanted it, because
Yes, yes.
I've always loved it.
Well, let's look at the engine that powers this baby.
Sure, absolutely.
Open her up, George. Oh yeah, I love the look of an Alfa engine. I just think they're pretty.
Yeah, it's the traditional light alloy twin cam 2-liter engine.
Now, are there Webers hiding under this?
No, this is fuel injected.
Oh, it is? This is-
Mechanically fuel injected.
Oh boy, and that works?
It works very well. However, don't ever get bad gas because it can cost you a fortune. Very tedious. It's got sodium valves,
Oh, it does. Sodium-filled valves. Wow.
and I tweaked it a little bit. It's got competition wiring on it.
So it probably gets down the road pretty nice.
Yeah, it'll 0 to 60 is about 7.9 seconds, which under today's conditions is slow.
Yeah.
But what it does have, it has tremendous pull into going through the gears.
Yeah. Well, and with the suspension, like yesterday on the mountain tour, it just
Exactly.
had to be a blast.
Yeah, and I put Bilstein shocks on it, so
But you're set up.
yeah.
This is just beautiful.
Thank you.
Have you been to the Highlands Motoring Festival before?
No, I've been to Hilton Head.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But I mean, unfortunate with the weather, but this is such a beautiful part of the country. My
Absolutely.
goodness.
And furthermore, Dennis, I have to take my hat off to the organizers.
It's a well-run event in a beautiful part of the
It
country,
is.
and you got one of the nicest cars here.
Thank
George,
you very much.
thanks for bringing out the
Appreciate it.
74 Alfa GTV.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's raining, but I got to tell you, the Highlands Motoring Festival here in Highlands, North Carolina is like nothing else. Rain or shine, this baby's worth coming to. Check it out.